Okay, so this is going to be a how-to. You're going to have to kind of discover with me here as I try to figure out how to strip off this polyurethane from this fender thin line, and we're going to take it all the way down to the wood and we're going to stain it and hopefully make a nice brand new guitar out of this. One of my buddies did this in Amarillo, kind of whet my appetite for it. So a lot of this is going to be skipped and fast forwarded, so here we go. Okay, I've got all the strings loose. Should turn it over here. Punch them all through the back. Okay. Got all the strings off. I got my soldering iron kit here ready because I'm probably going to use it. Got a few screwdrivers. I've never taken a thin line apart, so this is a new experience for me. Now, I don't know what these cavities look like. This may not be doable. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to take these pickups off. I'm actually missing a screw here in my pickup, otherwise I'd have a fourth one there. I'm going to have to get a new one somewhere. Most guitar shops that do repairs, you can go in and ask for little stuff like that, screws, and I'm missing a little knob on my switch right here. Most of the time they'll just give you one for free. Maybe that's what my problem was right there. Right here. Well, crud. Turns out I didn't need to take these off. You live and learn, don't you? I didn't need to take those off, but I do need to we'll have to take all this apart. I just have to decide what I want to put back together. So as you can tell, I've been using my my screwdriver right here. I probably need to go ahead and get myself a scraper. I'll probably go ahead and do that. But most of this will sand out, I reckon. I don't really have any grooves in here or anything. It's just a little bit scuffed up, maybe a little bit from the screwdriver. I probably should use a actual. But the heat actually does help it come off a lot. You just have to be really careful not to get it too close and burn your wood or something. Right here you can tell, before I started chipping it, you can tell that, see a little dark spot there. You can kind of see that I got it a little bit too hot, which is why I started right there under the pick guard. It's probably not really necessary to worry about peeling any of this stuff out underneath here, because I mean it's going to be covered up anyways. In fact, well, I'll probably go ahead and do all this over all these holes here, just because some of it will show through and whatnot. But yeah, I might go ahead and chip off all this wood, or chip off all this polyurethane, and then we'll come back to it later. I got a few little scuff marks, but on here, but they should mostly come out when I sand it, hopefully. Now I gotta take these buttons off and pretty much just do the same thing to the other sides. There doesn't seem to be a way to get a hold. Doesn't seem to be a way to get a hold of these deals here. I'm not sure what to do with them. Maybe I can just chip off around them and do my best. We'll see. start on the bottom side though, so, well, I already started on the top and that was a bad idea. Should have started on the bottom because this is the part that probably most people aren't going to see. There doesn't really seem to be a good way to do this. Okay, so this is the process where I'm going to start. I've actually already started sanding this thing just a little bit, but as you can tell, I've got some scratches in here from when I took off the, especially real bad around here. These contours are really hard to strip. So probably I'm just going to try to sand these out. As you can see, right there, that one's almost gone. See, I just scrub on it a bit. Most of these scratches should come out. You gotta keep cleaning that dust away or you can't see what you're doing. Now, I'd venture to say that it's probably best when you're sanding to go with the grain if you can, but sometimes that's just not easy to do. It is in this instance, I suppose, but see, I even got scratches on the back side. This is where the pin goes in, back of the guitar. For the shoulder strap. And I'm using 120 grit here. It's pretty coarse, but it's not so bad that it's gonna take a whole bunch off of the guitar. I suppose some people may even want to keep some scratches on their guitar. Some people probably think it gives it a little character. For me, I'd probably rather just try to get rid of them all if I can. That right there is just ugly. Yeah, see, I mean, I can feel that in the wood. So that went that went kind of deep there. These ones too aren't. They're not. They're kind of deep. These are hard actually because this contour, everything about this contour from stripping it to sanding it is going to be hard. The easiest part's probably going to be staining it, but I don't know because I haven't gotten that far yet. I will come back with more once I get all this stuff sanded down.